Hello friends, welcome to yet another captivating video of Wisdom Zone. This is Shubro and friends, in today's video I am going to discuss use of noun clauses in spoken English. So it is my earnest request, please watch this video to learn how you can use noun clauses in your day-to-day communication. And if you still haven't subscribed to this channel, please do not wait, immediately go ahead and subscribe to Wisdom Zone and hit the bell icon to get the first notification. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. So friends, welcome back once again to this extremely important video on use of noun clauses in spoken English. And as I have promised you, in today's video, I am going to show you how you can use some noun clauses effectively in your communication. So as you see friends, first we are going to see what exactly is a noun clause. So as you see on your screen, a noun clause is a group of words that contains a subject and a verb and acts as a noun in a sentence. So as you see the example, I like who you are. So who you are is a noun clause because it acts as a single noun, specifically the direct object of the verb like. So there are different examples of noun clauses, and we often begin the noun clauses with who, what, when, where, why, how, that, if, whether. So let me show you how we can use this noun clauses in our spoken English. First, as you see, how to use who, which is used to denote a person. Let me show you the first example. As you see, I know who called you. So I am using who called you as a noun clause to talk about the person who called. So up next we see the second example. She explained who was responsible. So like this way we can use this noun clause who was responsible. That means she pointed out who was responsible. So as you see the third one, tell me who helped you. So I'm asking about that person who helped you. It's a noun clause and it obviously denotes a person in all the three sentences. Up next we see the noun clauses using what, which denotes a thing or information. As you see the first example, I understand what you mean. So what you mean is a noun clause that I'm trying to point out about a thing that the person wants to mean. Up next, we see the second example. She told me what happened. So, what happened is a noun clause over here. So, I'm quite sure it's clear. That means the thing that happened. So, as you see the third example, I don't know what to say. So, like this way, you can use what to denote a thing or information. Up next, we will see how to use when as a noun clause which denotes time. As you see the first example, I remember when we first met. So when we first met is the noun clause over here. So I'm pointing out towards a particular time, that is when we first met. Up next we will see the second example with when, using it as a noun clause. As you see, tell me when the meeting starts. So here when the meeting starts is a noun clause and I'm using when to just to ask about the time. Third example, as you see, I know when he arrived. So again, I'm using when he arrived as a noun clause. So I'm pointing out towards the time that person arrived. Up next, we will see how to use where, which is used to denote place. As you see, the first example, I know where she lives. So where she lives is the noun clause, obviously, and I'm trying to denote that I know the place where the person lives. Up next, we see the second example, show me where you work. So again, I'm asking about the place where you work. I'm asking about the place and where you work is the noun clause. Up next, we will see the third example. He forgot where he kept the keys. Where he kept the keys is the noun clause. Here I'm trying to talk about place where the keys were kept. Up next, we will see how to use why. So it denotes reason. As you see the first example, I understand why you are upset. Why you are upset is the noun clause. So I'm talking about the reason. I know the reason why you are upset. See the second example, she explained why she was absent. So why she was absent is the noun clause, which is the reason she explained that she was absent. Up next, you see the third example, tell me why you chose this course. So why you chose this course is the noun clause, the reason why that person has chosen this course. Up next, we will see the fourth one, that is how. So how is also used in the noun clause and it is used to denote manner or method. As you see the example, she explained how she solved the problem. How she solved the problem is the noun clause, means the method she used to solve the problem. Okay, the manner. So up next we see the second example. I don't know how he did it. Again, I don't know how he did it. How he did it is the noun clause, which points out towards the manner the person did that. As you see the third example, tell me how this machine works. So how this machine works is the noun clause. Yeah, I'm asking the way it works. So like this way we can use the noun clause using how. So obviously how shows the way or method. Up next we will see how to use that. It is used for statement or facts. As you see the first example, she said that she was tired. That she was tired is a statement. Okay, I'm just introducing the statement here that she was tired is the noun clause. As you see the second example, you can also say I believe that he is honest. Again, I'm using introducing that to introduce the fact that he is honest. So that he is honest is the noun clause. And the third example is we know that the exam is difficult. That the exam is difficult. I'm talking about a fact. So that introduces a reported statement or fact, but you can note one thing that that can sometimes be omitted in spoken English. As you see the example, I believe that he is honest, and I can omit that also, and I can use the that also. I believe that he is honest. I can omit that and also say I believe he is honest. Up next, we will see the next one, that is if. If is used to denote condition. Yes, no, indirect question. As you see the first example, I don't know if he will come. If he will come is the noun clause. So we are talking about a kind of a condition. So second example is on your screen. Ask her if she is ready. If she is ready is the noun clause here. And the third example is tell me if you need help. If you need help, that means obviously whether you need yes or no. Up next, we will see the last one, that is whether. Whether is used to denote choice. Again, he has no alternative also. As you see the first example, I don't know whether he will come. Obviously, I'm not clear. So see the second example, she asks whether I was busy. So that means whether I was busy, it's yes or no. So up next we will see the third example. We must decide whether to continue or stop. So it is a matter of choice. So whether is more formal than if, more or less if and whether are similar. Speak more formally, then you have to use whether. So I'm quite sure it's clear. So friends, today I discussed some very common ways you can use noun clauses, starting with who, what, when, where, why, how, that, if, and whether. So please go through all the examples and try to make sentences and use noun clauses. Use these words, make noun clauses, and try to speak effectively. And I'm quite sure you have liked this video like my other videos. So if you still haven't subscribed to this channel, please do not wait. Immediately go ahead and subscribe to Wisdom Zone. So stay tuned for further informative videos, and please do not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to Wisdom Zone.